If you've received new credit cards in the mail recently, there is a reason why.
And the new cards are embedded with new technology in an effort to stay a step ahead of hackers. 12 News reporter Shannon Slatton explains what you need to know about the card that might already be in your wallet.
You might have gotten a new credit card in the mail and not have even noticed it's different. Now it's a global standard for cards to have a chip embedded on the front, which helps reduce the cost of fraud.
Did they send you instructions?
At Thai Cuisine in Brooklyn Park, owner Famone Song switched over to a machine that reads chip cards.
We close and we need to send the money to the bank.
To match it?
Yeah.
Sean Smith helped install the new technology and came here to tell us what's different about it.
Instead of reading the magnetic stripe, it's reading a one-time code in that chip that includes all of your information, but it encrypts or tokenizes a number in there that can only be used one time. Gonna go ahead and hit sale.
That makes it harder to counterfeit and makes transactions more secure.
What it's trying to do is prohibit hackers from creating or cloning cards from just your magnetic stripe or number.
Consumers will have a bit of adjusting to do, starting with what the card is called. The universal name is EMV, which stands for Europay, Mastercard, and Visa. They can also be called smart cards, chip cards, a chip-enabled smart card, or a chip-in-choice card. Then, instead of swiping, consumers will have to push the card in the machine and leave it there until the transaction is complete.
Processing chip.
Expect many businesses to start running cards as chip cards within the next few months.
On October 1st, if a chip card is presented to them and they don't use the chip technology, and that's a fraudulent transaction from a card that's been rewritten or duplicated, the onus or the liability is on the merchant rather than the issuer.
It's really easy.
So far, so good at Thai Cuisine, where they've started running some customer cards as chip cards, knowing that's the way technology is moving.
It is coming for everybody.
In Brooklyn Park, Shannon Slatton, 12 News.
And depending on the type of card you have, you may have to enter a PIN or sign for verification after you run a transaction. By the way, the U.S. is the last major country still using the old magnetic stripe system.